Well, I just had the amazing idea of camping under one of these babies. Check them out. I don't know if you can hear it. Maybe the wind's a bit like shrouding it out or whatever, but listen to this. Is that right? Yeah, let's go like that. What a weird sound. Anyway, so the whole camping under the big windmills I think is blown. With my time in France coming to an end, it was just the northernmost tip left, where I got to see the coastal environment change from these cliffs to the sand dunes. And while the cliffs are beautifully aesthetically, they can be a pain in the ass, as you might be riding a trail for 20 minutes and then before you know it, there are some steps that you just can't pass and have to backtrack. The sand dunes, though, aren't necessarily any better either, because while you haven't got any trails in them, they can be so sandy that literally half your riding is actually sitting in the saddle riding, and the other half is just hike a bike where you're struggling to get this bloody heavy bike and all the gear up the sand dunes. You are totally killing me. Oh. And it was in those sand dunes and just a bit beyond that I had a heap of stuff fail on me. I had my, what did I have? I had my salsa cages, which hold my food bags, break on me. I had my pedals seize. I had my back brake fail. I had my aero bar tape come off. I had my visor on my helmet break. Just things weren't going to plan. But I remember watching Air Crash Investigation. I always try and have like lessons learned or takeaways from things. And I remember watching that and realizing that it wasn't so much one catastrophic failure that causes an accident, but rather like a number of small things which compound. And so in situations like these, when everything's breaking, I try and just keep a level head about it all. But of course, when that fails, what's the solution? Retail therapy, woo! Yeah. It's a really bad mix. Rough day and being hungry equals supermarket and lots of things I probably shouldn't be buying. And it strikes me as I'm packing my food in my food bags that I'll be having lunch in an hour or two like I've had almost every other day of my life, but now it's in some place that I've never seen, I've never been to, in some random country in the world. And it makes me think back to all the other really random places that I never in my wildest dreams imagined having lunch on some random stretch of road on a bridge in Belize. I mean, like, it was just never gonna turn out that way. And having emotionally ate my way to happiness, I was lucky enough to find a couchsurfing host, Sophie, and her two young kids actually, Paolo and Sasha. And it was hanging out there that, you know, we got to have fun and, you know, make shapes out of the clouds. And what I'd mentioned previously with these parallel lives, that I got to see a parallel life 15 years in the future, where it's making dinner for 4 and it's lunches for school the next day and it's kids' TV shows playing in the background, and made me reflect and think that maybe in 15 years from now I'll still be making these videos and I'll still be trying to see the world, or maybe it won't be that and it'll be a life just like hers.